Alright, what's up, nerds? Welcome to episode 2 that will hopefully not be nearly as cringeworthy as the last one. I am CJ Rogan, aka the Normal Nerd, trying to present you with some quality content that this time will hopefully be in HD. I went through my other video. I just didn't know how it was going to be until the very until I uploaded the video. I'm sorry that's not in HD. Hopefully this one will be. And also this is why I've been kicking all those chickens. You have kicked enough chickens to earn the right to be called Chicken Chaser. The title is now free from all town criers. So I was expecting to get like a large quantity of cash. I guess renting out my home does not earn me any money right now, or they should have moved in and now I'm going to start getting money every 5 minutes, and I probably should just wait an extra 20 seconds. Oh well. So when we last left off, we got our weapons. So we got a rusty longsword, which has this is like the average weapon. You have a fast weapon that deals little to no damage, a medium weapon that does good damage but not, you know, at sacrifice of some speed, and then like heavy weapons. So yes, the rusty longsword, a rudimentary weapon that is more commonly wielded by poor farmers desperate to protect their harvest from mobs than by warriors. So yes. You know, and then we got a light splintered crossbow. It's not the best constructed crossbow ever made. It's slow and clunky compared to modern firearms, but still better than a spitball shooter. So yeah, ironically, rifles take longer to reload than a crossbow, which I've always found pretty funny. And then so we also have our starting clothing, which actually takes away from our attractiveness, ironically. So I think I might just remove it, but also I don't want to seem like a pervert because, of course, you know, I had to choose the girl. I forget, what's this look like? Oh yeah, so it's just a bra and then it's... yeah. For now, I'll just go without any shoes, which I don't believe clothing gives you any armor either, so I'm really just better off to be doing nothing. Also, the people of this town think it's funny to kick chickens. You know, that's great.
Now come with me.
Open the gate!
So yes, we shall do more plot.
Good luck.
And so we're gypsies, right? So why do we have like a fortress gate if
Take
we're
this.
gypsies? Because aren't they supposed to be moving around and stuff? Oh well. So yes, I've been
It is a
given
powerful
the tomb
artifact,
seal,
the kind of which
to
all
unlock the
heroes
door.
once carried. It will grant you access to places others cannot go. It will also allow me to talk to you when necessary. Now, look down.
So do you have like the second thing of this, or
Seal
what?
will allow you to enter that tomb. In its darkest depths lies the chamber of fate.
Walking is so slow.
When you come out again, you will be stronger. Much.
Yeah, so yeah, that was our big thing, and the dog is immediately useful, and we get to use our spade that we just picked up. So let's see what we got. A rubber ball. As all dogs know, humans are ignorant as the true value of these precious items, which they discard seemingly at random. According to ancient pet lore, the dog DNA canine killed his brother Fable to gain possession of his rubber ball. Yeah. So we can do things like fetch, where we just basically throw the ball. And the dog will run after it, and if there's people around, they'll think it's funny for some reason. So yeah, here we go. Again, I apologize for the cringeworthiness of my first video. I hope that this one will be much better. I made the mistake of trying to use the default editing software on my computer, which was not a good plan, because it just didn't have any HD, and it made me sad. We also get a key for just not following the grand yellow brick road. So yeah, these silver keys are used to open magically locked chests found all over the world. Each chest requires a certain number of keys to open, so always be on the lookout for more. You never know what you might find inside a silver chest key. So yes, you gotta have some sort of a collectathon type thing to explore your vast open world. Magic keys are your reward for doing this, and they will probably be the bane of my existence, along with gargoyles, which we will find out later. At least you can collect silver keys right away, versus gargoyles. You need to get a special skill unlocked that allows you to actually aim your gun to shoot them. So I've never found all the keys, nor have I found all the gargoyles.
Don't be alarmed.
So
I'm
I will
speaking to you through
probably
the
end
guild
up
seal.
having to search
You
a
will need to
lot.
jump into that hole to continue. Don't worry.
Ah, person.
The water at the bottom will break your fall.
Okay. So, first off, she's saying don't be alarmed that I'm speaking through the seal. And then it's like, oh yeah, you know, just jump in here. Also, I shouldn't care at all, because I've, again, when I was a small child, fell out of a multi-story building and survived. So I shouldn't be, like, afraid of death at all. So jumping in water is not that difficult. Also, how does she know that the water will break my fall? Like, has she come down here a lot and just decided to never show it to me? Because for the most part, all these like it seems pretty ruinous. Also, we have giant beetles, the most powerful enemy in the game, which we can just shoot by holding down the Y button. Yep. This is super hard, guys. I get it's a tutorial area and you're supposed to learn how to play, but still. So as you can see, I got both green points and yellow points. The main mechanic of this game is depending on what skills you use, you will get, ooh, we got another silver key, which would actually give us a better explanation. But anyway, so depending on what weapon you use, it gives you different skill points, which you can distribute to your character. So if you use a lot of ranged weapons, it kind of allows you to not have that high of health, versus if you're using your sword, you will get like melee type abilities that you couldn't unlock faster earlier by being able to basically just swing to kill things and shoot to kill, which makes sense. If you use the ranged weapon a lot, then you should be able to use your ranged weapon a lot. Also, we have a secret for, again, not just blindly following the yellow brick road. Even though I think the dog tells you about it anyway. So yes, I got an economy value necklace. It looks like a perfectly good piece of jewelry at first glance, but it's very shoddy and a piece of garbage. So I can either sell it to like a I could sell it to a shop, and I think it affects the economy a little bit. Or I can give it as a gift to someone. So yeah, this is so you know what button is which. Even though you also had your toy gun and your regular sword. And this one, granted, it's a little bit more well hidden, but it just takes a little bit of exploration. And then we got a rusty mace, which is better than my longsword. So because it's a mace, it basically takes longer to swing. Oh yeah, took some damage with my health. This game relies on potions and sleeping for you to regenerate your health. It is not like Fable 3 where they just have you auto-regenerate your health. Which, you know, it's kind of like a choose your preference. Do you prefer the standing still and wait strategy? Or do you like being able to use potions at your discretion? There are like perks that you can equip to your weapons that allow you to regenerate health when you kill people, which is nice. And then there's also, I believe, a home that you can sleep in that gives you health regeneration, which is one of my favorite homes just because it's kind of overpowered. And by kind of overpowered, I mean completely overpowered. So yes, we got a page from the diary. Third day, my hand is shaking from exhaustion, but I must remain vigilant. I almost nodded off last night as we camped around the fire. Who's the we? But still managed to keep an eye on Eric and Drake. I've seen the greedy glimmer in their eyes. They mean to make the treasure theirs. Perhaps it's time to make use of the poison. Brendan. So, Teresa then hasn't been here in a while, at least, if there are people who are getting in here. And if we need the tomb to get in here, how did they get in here? Because it's not like there's just a random, tunnel in here. And then also, I get that this is underground, but... Ooh, we got Eric's letter. This unposted letter, Treasure Hunters. Dearest Harriet, our voyage into the entrails of Bower Lake has turned out for the worse. I hope to survive to see the daylight again. You were right about Brendan and Drake. They are selfish brutes, conspiring behind my back, plotting my murder so that they can keep the treasure for themselves. But fear not, my love, for I plan to poison their water supplies while they sleep. Soon we shall be rich. Furiously yours, Eric. So, yeah, you got basically everyone poisoning each other out of greed and out of paranoia. And I guess they were the ones who made this tunnel. But why? Because this is all, like, underground. And then it also begs the question, which basically just incorporates video game logic of, I probably just walked in a circle, but it incorporates video game logic. Yep. Fire burning in an underground cave with water everywhere that has not seen the light of day for, I would assume, years. But I cannot definitively tell you. I feel like there was something I'm missing, but whatever, we'll press on. Oh yeah, you can also lock onto a target, which you can use to get, like, headshots and stuff once you upgrade the skill. But for now, it's kind of useless. Oh yeah, and then also depending on, like, the damage you dish out, comparatively to how much damage you take, you can get some bonus experience. So that means that I can level up, except I've not learned the ability to level up. So we just sit here.
Those green orbs hold the knowledge and experience.
I personally
creatures
like
that-
having the guns. Because in this game, the melee weapon is pretty drastically underpowered. Of course, it's still a really easy game, which is why I enjoyed it so much when I was in, I think, 8th grade. Just because it was like, oh yeah, I just press a button. And then my cousin, who's like in college, she kind of just was not good at any type of first-person or third-person shooter. So, she enjoyed not having to do anything at all to win her games. Like, she would play BioShock on, I'm pretty sure, easy and die repeatedly. Which, granted, BioShock isn't the easiest game, but it's still... You're playing a game on easy. I personally, however, am not that much better. I generally go all normal mode. Because in Saints Row puts it, I think, the best in my opinion. Easy mode is you basically are in it for the plot, and you just want to win and feel all powerful. Also, we got a mood ring, which we can use to propose. This ring changes colors to reflect the wearer's mood. Expect it to be red most of the time due to your beloved's anger when receiving such a worthless ring. So yeah, this is a wedding ring that you can use. And basically, the star rating on gifts is basically, depending on how upper class your person that you're trying to give the gift to is, depending on, here, I'm just gonna scroll down, and let you guys read this yourself by pausing it, because I don't want these videos to go on. But yeah, also, this room has 2 treasure chests. Like, why bother? Also, I think there's only one instance where we get multiple items from a treasure chest, and that is in the very beginning, which we got last episode. Crap, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so easy mode is basically just so you can win the game, and, you know, it's easy. Normal is play the game that it's meant to, the way it's meant to be played, and then hard is like you're a masochist and, you know, you probably shouldn't, like you just enjoy a challenge and you, like, basically play the game for that time when you beat the level. You know, such as Super Meat Boy, where you die, you know, 500 times, and the 501st time you win, you actually win it, and you just, like, feel so super good about yourself. I don't believe, Fable has, any, I'm gonna turn these off. I don't believe Fable has any difficulty
Beyond
settings.
these broken
Like,
doors
it's just all
lies
the
the
same.
Heroes Guild.
So also, this is a nod back to the first game, where when you're approaching the final boss, this is supposed to, I guess, be the guild area, where you like, the entire guild's burning down, and then you walk across this bridge, and then this area in the middle
For
is
centuries,
where you have
this
your final
academy
boss
trained
fight.
the most supremely gifted sons and
But-
daughters of Albion, bound together by the
Yeah.
blood that flowed in their veins. Once worshipped by the people of Albion, the great heroes came to be feared and hated. No man alive today remembers the night the guild burned, and now it lies forgotten. But the heroes are not all gone. You are here, and that same heroic blood flows through you. Look around at these walls. Your forebear, one of the mightiest heroes who ever lived. At a young age, he suffered a devastating loss, from which he never truly recovered. But when the world tried to crush him, he fought back. Your blood is awakening.
Alright.
You can now channel the experience you have collected into strength, skill, or will. Strength improves combat with hand-to-hand weapons. Skill allows you to shoot faster and with greater accuracy.
Okay.
Will gives you control over the forces of magic.
Okay, so sadly, I can't do this because they shut it down.
Before you is a
So
color's
sadly, I
gate.
will not be able to.
It reacts to the will
I
of one
tried
who
it
seeks
before.
to use it. You have not been able to use will yet, but the simple act of reaching this place has given you will experience. You need to learn a will ability to activate the color's
So it's
gate.
basically general experience for Will.
Look
Also, I'm
within
sorry
your-
that I'm speaking choppily right now.
Now use the
because
knowledge you have
I'm
gained
just
so
trying
far
to
to better yourself in strength, skill, and will.
just be quiet. Let's
Inferno
good,
calls
Inferno.
forth magic.
I like
Shock
Inferno.
stuns your
Shock
enemies
is
and blasts
better,
them with
but
lightning.
anyway.
Excellent.
Inferno.
Can you feel the power
So yes, you
coursing
can press the
through?
B button.
It is only the beginning. Well done.
Yes.
Now you are ready to begin your journey.
So anyway,
Use the
whenever
color's
in the
gate.
first game you had to stand here and hold the button to use the coal skate to just leave. It's really obnoxious. But anyway, so it's underground, and that's the academy that was buried, I guess. But you don't actually, you're not underground in your academy in the first game. Yes.
Use your newfound
But anyway,
ability.
it just said it right there that the people basically hated the heroes because they're like, oh yeah, the heroes are all lazy and stuff. And decided to kill a whole bunch of them. Which also doesn't make any sense because human mortals, they shouldn't be able
Make your way to Barstow. I will meet you there.
beat the heroes themselves. But you know, whatever.
Those green
I guess we have to have
orbs
some
hold the
reason
knowledge
why we're
and
important.
experience of the creatures that you kill.
Also, I don't know why I decided to jump down. I'm gonna go back up in case I missed something. No? Okay. Now, as you can see, there's something over there, which I will get very soon. Because if my memory serves me, it's a really good item. And the reason it's a really good item is because they kind of just put it there. And you never really come over to this area later. Yeah, you can just dive. And you get a potion of life. So, yes, you can basically... You gain HP from this, as you can see up there. My HP grew a little bit. Oh yeah, and there's my income from renting out the house, the little gypsy cavern. Here's where we started. Wait, what? Oh. Right, because certain quests you can't like leave the area. But yeah, so it's just a little bit of an inconsistency that I got from the first game. But I didn't know it at the time because this is my first Fable game that I've ever played. I actually played the original Fable after getting Fable 3. And ironically, I bought, like, the original Fable, I think, 3 months before the anniversary edition came out, which made me kind of sad because I could have gotten the new shiny version. But I enjoy the original Fable. As you can see, there's another dive spot in this lake. That has 25 gold in it. And then a little bit more video game logic for you guys. Of just being able to carry all your heavy items and money while swimming down to the bottom and then coming back up. Just gonna follow the trail here.
Apologies, citizen. The road to Bowerstone is closed due to the bandit activity. I'm afraid that as long as the bandit Thag is alive, the road stays closed. If you're in an hurry, like, you can always take care of Thag yourself.
Okay, so he's telling us to
the road
go
to
and
Bowerstone
kill
is closed.
Thag.
It would
When
seem
he is
Thag
the
has
guard,
been capturing traders on their way to
So
the
that
Bower
means
Lake camp.
vigilantes. That's
He
completely
is a danger
legal.
to all and must be dealt with.
And also,
With your
he's
new
telling
power,
me,
you
I
should
guess
be
I have
able to
weapons,
defeat him and his
but
gang and
I'm
continue
still
your
one
quest.
person
No doubt they are at his camp
as a
near
random
Bower Lake.
citizen to defeat Thag. And he does not know of my magic sauce that I have. So he's just basically going and sending me on a suicide quest. I believe that I will call this an episode because for the 50-minute episode, that also took me more than 12 hours to... No, never mind. It took me like about 11 and a half hours to upload it. I am not going to make that same mistake again. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this video is of a lot better quality than the last one. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, nerds.